So wait till this builds up, but I'm gonna simply um, state my beliefs on everything right now. And no, the title of the stream is not Magical Carrot. Remind me of one thing, White2pac. They don't remind me of White2pac, but how I worded that was, it's very clear to me that Carolyn plays both sides or every fucking side that she can over there. Carolyn didn't once stand up for me once again and didn't speak for me in front of them. And Carolyn's a backstabbing betrayer, and I wasn't joking when I said that the other night. It's just she tried to make light of it, but Carolyn will not be welcome on this channel anymore, and Magical will not be welcome also. I gotta put them both on block again. I took them off. I gotta put them back on again. They gotta be on the block list. Um, so I'm gonna start by saying that. Um, I'll keep making adjustments. Whatever I need to do, I'll make them. Trust me. But Carolyn, you're out. You proved to me again that you're someone who clout chases, and you're not to be trusted. You're seriously not to be trusted. Magical's not to be trusted either, and that's why I discarded Magical to begin with. And they remind me not to trust New England women. Just because I'm from New England, it doesn't mean I need to trust everybody from there. And there's a mentality there. Like if you're from New England, oh, you're safe around other New England people. Or so you're told, right? Not true. I'm not even there anymore. I don't intend to go back. And that's the real reason why. I'm out of New England for good, as far as I'm concerned. I'm moving more west if I'm going anywhere. That's the bottom line. And throughout my whole life, I've run into people like Carolyn and Magical. And usually they gave you this impression that you were safe around them because they were from New England like you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't trust people from where I come from, it turns out, more times than not. I can't trust people from New England very often. And those two are perfect examples right there. And if I didn't say this before, I'm definitely going to be saying it now. That there's so much emphasis that if someone comes from New England, you can trust them, right? It's not true at all. Everyone from New England seems like they fucked me over on here. You know, pretty much everybody from my home area has fucked me over on it. That's really what it seems like to me more than anything. And that's just it. And they're over on White2pac's, a fucking Canadian pedophile. They're on his chat. And Carolyn didn't once take up to me. Lets them misgender me, call me he. Lets them do that. Then I see Rosie Wren getting up there being used. Because Rosie Wren has special needs. White2pac is using her. Is seriously what's going on here. And Rosie, you need to hear it if you're not going to hear it right now. You need to. And that's just the bottom line. You are White2pac. You're finished. You're all finished, as far as I'm concerned. And Rosie Wren, you can't allow yourself to play into their game here. You can't. You can't do it. Or else this isn't going to be good. I hope you realize that, Rosie Wren. Now, yes, I did. I cursed the entire chat. I absolutely cursed the entire chat. White2pac has never been with me. He never will be with me. And that's all there is to it. This guy, he's got a one-track mind. Once he comes to a conclusion, that's it about him. He decides you're a pedo, then you're a pedo in his eyes, but he's more than likely the pedo. You know what I'm saying? He calls you a kitty fiddler. Chances are he's the kitty fiddler. You got me there? But no. And Barter, you don't fucking scare me, bitch. You're blocked in side chats everywhere I go because you're irrelevant. You just say the same shit over and over again. What are you gonna do? Order me a pizza again? Get lost. You know what? I'm scared of any of you fucking punks. I'm not scared of any of you punks. Magical, I told you what you needed to do, and you didn't do it. That makes me feel disrespected as a person, that my advice means nothing, that I'm dog shit after being here 14 fucking years, and I don't know what I'm talking about, supposedly? How things work around here? But no, it all goes back to everyone I met from New England who said I could trust them. I can't. I can't. I was a loner in high school, actually, in New England. My own kind didn't do me too well a lot of times. So right there, I'm saying it if I didn't say it before. They just have that mentality, oh, you're from New England, oh, yeah. Let's meet up. Oh, yeah, you can come back and live with me. No. Mm-mm. Carol, you don't got an extra room in your place either. Let's just stop right now while you're at it. Huh? Let's just stop right now while we're at it. And I wouldn't move in with you anyway, especially after all this shit. I wouldn't. I'll tell you that right now. Carolyn, you're out. Don't even bother coming back here. Because you just want attention's all you want. You're over there. You're not even taking up for me over there. I tried to remind you of that lightly, but you didn't take that hint. So yes, now I'm upset with you, Carolyn. Yeah, you're damn right I am. And you're not welcome here anymore. Just stay off here. Just go where you're going. Cause your little shit somewhere else. But it's not going to be over here. Okay, it's not going to be over here. Alright. With all that being said. Yeah, I mean, I'm managing, but again, people never cease to amaze me sometimes. They never cease to amaze me. That's just it. They make you think you can trust them, and then you fucking can't. Mainly, maybe in Majical or Carolyn's case, I'm saying. Mainly in their case. You really can't trust that many people out here anyway. But I'm just saying, some people just make a point about it, and but yeah. Carolyn was in my chat early, but not anymore. Carolyn had to go on camera and not even take up for me when she went up there, knowing full well that I was up there and I was upset with Craig and with White2pac, White2pac and Craig, both. So with all that shit being said, that's really it. It's just total bullshit. Some things have to be this way, but they do have to be this way. And that's it. That's all. Any bullshit like comments and any shit that I see around here, then yeah, it's gonna be checked. It's gonna be kicked. And yeah, they do. And they think there's absolutely no reason. They make it seem like I just boot them for no reason. That is so not true. There always is a reason why I get rid of somebody. And if you've been following me, you would know that about me by now. Ah! Punch the fucking ceiling on it. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. Yeah, I've just had so many people throughout my life make it seem like that I could trust them because they came from New England or something. You know what I mean? And Carolyn and Majical on here are two of those examples. You know what I'm saying there? So, anyways, yeah. And White2pac's a definite Canadian pedophile type. I know he's been looked at before. These people have criminal records. White2pac's no different than some of the people who go on G Mangos. Neither is Craig. Neither is Craig, truthfully. And that's the thing I'm saying right now. If I didn't see it before, or maybe I did see it, I wasn't totally paying attention. But now that I'm looking into everything, no one can just make a normal life out of staying in a motel. They just really can't. It's not a normal life, you know, and I don't care how anyone wants to spin it, whether they make their rent money or not. You can't live in a place like this, Larter. Yeah, he thinks he's hot shit. He ain't. He's just an alcoholic. Every morning gets up and drinks hard booze out of a straw. Yeah, he is. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Boston girl, Bridget, what's going on? How I tell you, Russell, I really should stay with you. Thank you. Thanks, Boston girl, Bridget. I'm just calling out the shit at White2pac, and I know you were friends with White2pac, right? Before, I don't know about now, but I think you've been cool with them before, at least. I never liked that son of a bitch. He's never liked me, and I never liked him. He likes to call people names like pedophile and all that kind of shit, when it doesn't even apply. It applies more to him, if anything. Thank you, Boston. Yeah, I do my best with that. Yeah. Yeah, get arrested. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, and on White2pac's too. I put a curse on White2pac's page tonight, actually. And then Rosie Wren gets up there afterwards. Rosie Wren, what's going on? You were up on White2pac. You're getting used by him, Rosie. And when I said that in the chat, they booted me over there. They booted me over there, Rosie. When I said that to you in the chat. White2pac is not a free speech zone. He will kick anybody who does not agree with him about anything. That's just the thing here. Yeah. Craig Hunt. Yeah, he's another one. Yeah, I did that video to see what he would say. You know what I mean? And he overreacted to it. Obviously, he overreacted to it, and we all know the story now. But I'm glad because he showed me who he really was too. So I'm glad he showed me more. I think that I already knew. So anyways, yeah. For what it's worth, that's what's happening here. Right, the get arrested account is now a moderator in here for defense purposes. Okay. So yeah, anyways, yeah. But I don't know if that show's still going on. But what does everyone think about Carolyn B and Majical? Like, Noodles, what do you think about Majical, like in Carolyn B or whatever? Like, Carolyn B didn't really take up for me when she was up there, did she? She didn't do that. She obviously knew what went on. She was watching in the background when I was up there. And she wasn't doing that. So, you know, I'd like kind of like your opinion on that right there, you know? Or if anyone else saw that, I don't know. I mean, 2pac was calling me pedophile in there, practically. Yeah, well, okay, well. Not going to be on that long. I just wanted to come on here for a little bit. Anderson Henderson's probably going to do an evening show tonight. That guy's been streaming all the time, doing a whole bunch of nothing, really. Honestly. But you can't be surprised if they're participating in fuckery, even if it is innocent to a point compared to what some people do. It's still fuckery, though. You know, if people are participating in it too heavily, they can't be surprised when something does happen, usually. About his landlord? Why his landlord this time? His landlord. That's nuts. Fuck that. Anderson's trying to scam his own landlord. That's what this sounds like to me. That Anderson is trying to scam his own landlord. He's trying to scam his own landlord. That's all that this has come down to. He tries to scam everybody that he comes across. And anyone with money he knows will give to him. He won't have to give anything. He tries to go where he thinks, even if he doesn't make it seem that way, he goes around the people with money because he wants some, you know? That's what it comes down to, even if he doesn't say it like that. Hi, Miles, what's going on? What's happening? White2pac is still alive, I guess. The cigar world, you know. You got another one in there? Bridget's up there now, too, and she was just here. What's this? Now I'm going to be the topic of the discussion now. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me play this back a little bit. Carolyn's still up there, too, and Magical's back up there, too.
I'll go. Hi, Rosie.
Oh, that's a barter account. That's a barter account. All right.
Hey, Bridget.
It doesn't sound, yeah. Where's Anderson? Henderson? He's just being a bastard.
I'm showing up because I was in Milton's shed.
Yeah.
Did not seem to have me. So that's not true. Because I wouldn't, if you did, I wouldn't go for that. That wouldn't fly with me. Wait, what happened?
Carla. Oh, well, Carlos. Carlos. What? Two for the money. Three for the money. What the fuck is
What's up, Nikki? What you doing? Getting in trouble?
What is the money, no?
No. You know what? I don't care, Carlos. I don't care what he says.
And by the way,
Who the hell is that?
Wait,
Anyway?
did he curse you, Pop?
I don't even pay attention to that person.
Bridget, are you okay? Did something happen? By the way, everyone sub up to Bridget. She does the best makeup, and I still have yet to make a comment on her thing, but definitely sub up.
About the government, they did a good job.
There, Bridget, there's just
That's
Kiss
cute.
bump, Bridget.
That's
Yeah.
cute. Don't feed it after midnight, Nikki.
Wait, did you
Like Pac, don't water it after midnight. He doesn't wait as a shower.
Don't do after midnight.
Don't be after midnight. Or,
What's up, Jake?
Thank you, JB. I know, right? Don't get any water on it. Well, Bridget, my gosh. Girl, this is an honor. This is my first honor.
Hi, Tiffany Nicole. What's happening? Have you been over here before? I'm not sure.
Bridget's always funny. I love you.
What's up, Jake?
Park needs a more
Wait, so
handicap
was
panel
somebody
appeals to
attacking
this
you
site.
in
Yeah,
chat?
that's right. He
What
does.
happened? Me? Yeah.
I guess he thinks he can make up with Rosie Red, so he has her up there too.
Like putting the curse and stuff on Pac. I was just saying that Melton didn't mention Nikki while I was there. He only said he put a curse on Pac. Listen, I put a curse on Pac every fucking day. Nobody cares. Okay? Listen, that's what I'm saying. I came in for a second. I saw Carlos spreading lies and spreading his thighs. Carlos. So, just want to.
Carlos, I'm already cursed, so what the fuck?
Thank you for your love. Nobody's
That's good. Tiffany Nicole, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new here, alright? I'm looking for new people and stuff out here as well, so that's good. Park deals drugs with his kids in the house. He'll probably go else to do is after he has to trailer dude. Oh, everyone sees. But what you say doesn't matter, Border, because it's coming from you, and you're not a nice person. So
my headset right now, it's like
that's
going
just
over
it.
like 4 times over, and I'm so drunk that it's like fucking with my head.
I know. Magical. What?
You think I'm gonna be friends with you, Border? You
It's
think
like
I'm
so
gonna
psychedelic
trust
right now.
you?
It's like
No.
all the stuff is
I'm not.
repeating over and over again in my headset.
I'll text you on the phone. I saw your name in this title. What?
Reggie, I love you.
Well, Melton's just gonna take his name right down. He's gonna have to take Shane, damn it, Shane. I'm sorry, Melton, Lady Melton. Lady, bitch, you're gonna have to take Magical's name right the hell out of your title. Right the hell with sense then, boo-boo. Nah, Carlos, I'm gonna stick up for forever just because you don't like him and you don't like me. So until you say in this chat, you love me, Carlos, and finally fucking admit it to the world, I'm gonna have to ride with that bitch. Bridget, Carlos like them apples. Wow. Secretly. He likes to, talk some shit.
Higher tonight that I know who he is.
Yeah, I wouldn't even care. If Craig was up there and everyone is in his side.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even care about it, really.
I got like 4 messages to
Right, everyone does, but we just don't say it because we're not.
It's just like Anderson. When he's by himself, he's fucking boring. Totally.
Drunk and echoing now in the open.
And Craig, too.
Shut down.
Now we're all tripping out.
I'm fucking sober. I'm like, oh, Blaze, over here.
Jason, yeah, this Jason person doesn't sound good, whoever he is.
It does on me, and I hope he matches the foundation correctly.
Can I get it?
Could you imagine Bridget giving Lady Melton a makeover? She would probably be the one to make him look.
Funny, right after I mentioned that, like about Massachusetts girls or New England or whatever, or whoever I met in my life, they're telling Hazel to move to Massachusetts. That's not. Yeah, Magical, you fucking surprised. Are you fucking surprised that I just discarded you? Are you really?
You work for the cops until you're covering her fucking up.
Oh my God. Carlos, you can say the same shit about you right now. People believe it too.
Well, you
Magical is the fat girl at school. That's one thing I know about her.
shit. He doesn't
And now in
have
her
to
adult
think
life,
about
she
that.
thinks she's better
He
than
works for the
certain people.
FBI.
That's what
He
I
gets all
think.
the freaking cars. He addresses
Pac can afford
everything.
gold, only cheap syrup. Yeah, ultimately,
You know
that's
those
what he
people
does.
that call us
Yeah.
about our fucking car
And that's
insurance
fine
and
if you
shit?
do
Yeah,
too,
fuck
but
those
don't make it
commercials.
seem like you're somebody
Ladies
who
in Marriott,
can afford good gold. You know, don't make it seem that way.
I sell
Because
ice
otherwise, you
decimals.
just
Okay?
kind
Now,
of.
you want the fucking truth? I sell ice decimals. Why do you think I have so much ice?
He sells ice testicles. Is that what he said? He sells ice testicles
That's fucking pop.
of children, Pac.
Straighten out the
Iced
inside, get that
testicles.
phone
Is that what
up
you
and-
just said?
Really? What are they gonna do with them? We're trying to do the good time. Thank you for pointing that out.
Really, Pop? What are
Free
you wearing?
masks, gorgeous mask girls on panel.
Tinga.
That's right, representing.
Oh, I
Bridget, you're
see.
a mask too.
Yeah, see, there you go. A druggie. Still a druggie. Always a
Why don't you
druggie.
have a fucking
Will
accent?
continue to be a druggie.
You should. I know. I'm from northern Mass. I'm from like Tingsboro, Lowell area, and then I go to. New
Yeah,
Hampshire
she's from the
sometimes.
same area as me. The same area as me.
Because I'm a severe bitch. That's probably why. From Southie? No. No, I'm born and raised in fucking Revere, dude. But now I'm down fucking south, kid, because the rent was cheap. But I almost went north. I flipped a coin. I was
Because
gonna
where you're
flip
from,
where-
I'm from Worcester County, so.
I'm from Worcester County, so. Worcester. That's how they talk up here, Worcester Magical. I'm from like rural, like Tingsboro. Like we don't know what to do with this bitch. Chelmsford. Get her to New Hampshire. No, wait, bring her back down here. No, wait, get her, like crazy. Look at Magical's face. Now look at her.
Oh, man.
She meant to,
Yeah, he
she meant
does.
to hit the mute button, but she's so treacherous. So.
But if Carolyn and Magical had already been a decent people, they wouldn't be up there. That's the thing. They wouldn't be up there being part of that regular show. They wouldn't be.
Hazel cannot bring all them fucking reptiles.
Good. Let them take me lightly, Carlos. Let them take me lightly. Go right ahead.
Snakes, where she is. Thank you very much.
Let
Bridget, I was telling her she came across
Isn't it
the
really?
Anaconda, send it my way because.
Okay, you're going to China.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm not down with trolling, though. I'm not. I can, but I'm not down with it a lot of times. This is the past. This is the shit that I want to get out of me. This is the shit that I don't want to be a part of anymore. It has to be really funny, like something I was showing on Craig. That was funny. Fuckery to me is not good. I don't care who's doing it. Although Craig would consider what I did fuckery, but you know.
Did you know that Mountain cursed me twice, too? I know. Yes, like, because that's why it's not Yep. That's what I mean, please. I got a whole...
Yeah, Ouija, look at this. Carlos is saying, which is nothing new, of course.
Whatever it is you need.
I killed Jamie Nicole.
Sage, we need to
None
look
is
at
a curse, period. And I'm not going to have this meltdown. If you've got something to say to me, say it to my face because you're not going to bother my friends. Okay?
Well, see, this is what you do,
I'm
Carolyn.
honestly
That's why I don't like you. That's why I don't want you fucking around me. That's why I don't want you fucking around
Yeah,
me
she
anymore.
went off of me in December on my cell phone, and it
That's
hurt my
it.
feelings. I didn't need any of that
Enough.
shit.
They're not your
So I don't know
friends.
why she's
It's
still
clear they're
attacking me.
not. And you're playing a big fucking game that I'm not going to be a part of, Carolyn. I'm not going to be fucking a part of that bullshit.
She just put you in the title tonight for nothing?
That's right.
She's
I
me in
put her in the
before,
title.
too, Lori Teeling. She's put me on here before.
And Natasha, whatever the fuck that thing is.
Well, your
Right,
name
and I
was
never
already
did
out
anything to
there
her.
anyway.
She was just mad and say that I was a backstabber because of the whole Tasha shit. I said, well, good, well, become friends with Tasha.
Dude, I don't think I...
And now Tasha's not even the problem anymore.
Look at Pac figuring shit out. You're fucking smart.
So-
All right, have a good night. Have bye, everybody.
Bernadette, I'm sorry, my
Yeah,
head's
she
over.
is in
I'm
danger.
sorry.
I tried telling her not to get involved with these people, but she didn't listen to me. I tried in private talking to her. I tried to get her to have me quit YouTube, actually, because I saw her as a normal person. Maybe she was an outside person who could see a problematic community. And no, you don't have to call her. Don't call her. Don't do it. Things are how they are. Whatever. I don't care. But no, I tried to talk to her in the past. When she was relatively new here. I tried to talk to her in the past about it, and I saw her as a more normal person because she was an outside person, So I'm like, hey, if anything, maybe you could see how problematic this community is, and maybe you could help me quit this community, possibly. That's the kind of shit I talk, but she's getting right up in here and being part of it. She's getting right up in here and being part of it. That's what I see. And at this point, I can't just blame White2pac and Craig anymore. If people like Carolyn and her are going to be up there, then they need people like that as well. That's the thing. You used to never show your face. It was a watch your back. Maybe a long time ago you didn't. Yeah, maybe a long time ago you didn't. I often wondered if you were around here a long time ago. You just weren't doing videos. Probably going back 10 years, maybe 8. Because you've been around a long time on here, and you knew of YouTube a long time to be new to this. I kind of found that funny. But anyways. But no, I try to tell her from my perspective what she would be getting into if she was coming down into this community. Well, now she's back again and again and again. And Carolyn's down here too, and I'm responsible for Carolyn being down here also. I mean, Carolyn, numbers-wise, is a big channel compared to the rest of Boyd. She was too big for Boyd, really. But yeah, imagine if you were around Carolyn in day-to-day life. Imagine if you were around her every day. Imagine if you were in the same city as her and you saw her a lot. I can't. Honestly. But what cracked me up is how Craig, though, thinks he's an authority on trans people. Like you have to earn to be called that or something. That's ridiculous. That's totally ridiculous, the way that's said. I notice that occasionally you run into sick channels and sick, destructive groups. You stay away from those types like this. Yeah, well, what do you think this place is? Karen's, oh man, I know you're over here the most. You don't go over there, so you're smart. I call somebody like that smart if they'd rather be over here than everywhere else. And I tried to convince Magical to be that way too. But she didn't want to take that bait. She wants to go right into the depths of hell, hanging around these beast type people, these really bad people down there. So she's going to become one. She's going to be eaten up by it. Period. You need to keep focused on your faith and less. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm doing. Ultimately, that's what I'm doing. I'm killing some time right now, but yeah. Love you, Dave. Love Melanie. All right, that's Barda. Okay, I'm getting him out of here. This guy, I don't want him in the chat. I don't want him in here. Mary Ann Curl. Who the fuck's Mary Ann Curl anyway? They don't. They offer nothing. Totally they don't. No. And I knew that from day one down here. But they come to me all the time. That's it. And then White2pac goes live and Craig's there and then everybody else goes over there and stuff. Yeah, they are, Ouija Loke. And Ouija Loke, I've talked to you before in private. I've talked to you before. But yeah, Ouija Loke, Carlos genuinely believes. I think Carlos believes his own bullshit. I really think Carlos believes his own bullshit. I think that Carlos believes that I really killed Jamie Nicole. I think that he really believes that. All right, well, that doesn't need to be broadcasted in here, Joe Mac. Doesn't need to be broadcasted in here. Barter. Fuck's sakes. They want, yes, they do. Yeah, ultimately they do. Yeah. Yeah, well, he must not have something if he has to live in a motel, like, for a long time. He must not. And I've been seeing what this motel life is like, and I was doing it before Craig showed himself doing it, actually. But I've been seeing what this motel life is like, and I'm going to say that there is a problem with it. Craig's not admitting problems to motel life. I'm admitting problems to it. For the chronically unemployed or the underemployed or just those who can't get housing are forced to live in motels. And I'll say that out in the open. Craig won't say that out in the open, really. And stuff. People like him are like other people who are in motels in general, I find. Like, I stayed in one in Indianapolis. It'd probably be a perfect place for her. I don't know. So, there. Nasty jelly individuals and groups were around before YouTube. Stay away from those groups. Yeah, Punta Gorda has cops, though. All those towns have police. Craig doesn't live where it's cop free. Not at all. Not that I know of. He can't live in Lakeland, though. I know that for a fact. He can't live over there. If anything, I've been into some areas where cops don't really go to very much. If you have to live in a motel, make sure it's temporary and make sure it's in a more normal place. Like, don't dry up all your money staying in Florida if there's no money to be made, you know? Or if you have to make money the dishonest way or the unethical way, it's not a good way to make a living down there. It's not. But he's not above that, clearly. So it's a storage unit that you pay so normally is. Yeah, a storage unit in a 1,500 motel. How are you affording all that? That's the thing. A storage unit also. That's amazing. I have a cap on how far I can go per month. And even that's dwindling. But you know what I like to set my cap at for motel living? $1,200. $1,200 per month is usually the most I will go. If I gotta pay for a motel. But $1,500 plus a storage unit plus whatever else. Yeah. Yeah, a grocery. Oh my God. Yeah, you'll have no money. You'll have no money at the end of all that. Unbelievable. Yeah, you won't have any money at all.
Good night, Bridget.
Oh, look at Carlos thinking.
And anyone who settles for that really hasn't. They haven't tried to get out of their situation,
I lost all my
obviously.
drink like all of my life.
Carolyn is still up there. Can you believe it? She is
I don't
still
get it.
up there.
I don't hate it.
I know you don't hate her, Jakey.
She's my psycho.
And she talks to Jakey Poo, another scumbag. I'm just going to let Carolyn go. She's going to have to go to these scumbags. She's going to have to fend for herself around these scumbags from now on. That's it. A studio is 12. Yeah, that's my cap. That's even too high for me. That's way too high for me. 12's way too high for me even. But that's the highest I can go. I can't go any more than $1,200 a month. Or I'll be in serious red territory. Serious red territory. Yeah. As it is, I really did lose my SSI check. I'm living off savings. That's all I got right now. That's it. Nothing else. This is my take. I'm halfway across the United States, okay? I put myself halfway between the East Coast and halfway between the West Coast in case I had to do something. I put myself in the middle of the country. Whether I make it over here or whether I eventually go back and live with one of my parents or around one of my parents. I don't know. But things are probably bringing me more west, if anything. I think I'm in Nebraska, and I think it's only because I'm going more west. I don't think I'm going east again, honestly. Or I'm gonna stay here. It's probably gonna be one or the other. At this point, I'm either gonna stay here or I'll probably go around my mom or something. If I decide I don't want to do this anymore at some point. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But I get this feeling that I'm not gonna be going back to the Boston area to live ever again. I get the feeling that it's just not gonna happen. Maybe a visit, but that's about all I can say. Maybe. So some small towns, it depends though. Some smaller towns could work. It just depends where you go, what you need, what are the jobs like. You gotta look at this. That's why I situated myself where I situated myself. For the time being. And my better chance of getting out of motel living at least. In the long run. Or if I have to stay in one, it won't be a very long time. And something else can come up. So I don't have to live in here. Like you do in Florida, you gotta live in motels if there's nothing. Especially now. A while back though, I avoided motel living when I was in Florida. Going back about 2015, 2016, 17 area. That's right. That's the other thing, Noodles. Yeah, small town life's not easy. Also, that's the other thing. I hesitated to say it, but yes, they can be clanny. They sure can. Like you don't want to go to what's a town in New York, for instance, Utica. Like that's kind of small, isn't it? Like just in your area or something. Like what about Cherry Hill, New Jersey or something? You know, just random places, maybe. How about Mawa? News, you know one thing you managed to do, though? I'll tell you one thing you managed to do. Okay? You managed to get some fame on the Jackson Whites. You kind of made their name very prominent. You know? In a way, because I used to think about that. The Jackson Whites, you know? This must be quite a group of people. They call themselves the Jackson Whites, even though you might have made it up. It had a ring to it, though. Like, the Jackson Whites. You know? I wonder where they live. Yeah, Mawa or something? That kind of a place is probably clannish, right? Mawa? You go up to Northern California, anything past Sacramento is bad. Anything past Sacramento, you know what? Really. That's an example right there. They're mountain-dwelling natives. Yeah, that's what I gathered, yes. They're mountain-dwelling natives of Maui, yes. The Jackson Whites, yeah, it sounds like the Jacksons, doesn't it, almost? You think, the Jackson Whites. You think of Joe Jackson, you think of... you don't know what the hell it is, you know? Kind of has a ring to it, though. Because I Googled them, I couldn't find anything on the Jackson Whites. Yeah, Redding, exactly. That's a clanny place, too. Redding. Do you hear that stuff upstairs? Do you hear rumbling by chance? Do you hear that, anybody? Because that's what these upstairs, this upstairs hood rat and her dog or whatever. Like a lot of nights, this is what they do up there. Yeah, Nazis are ready, yeah. I've told, I guess this is supposed to be their last night because I asked the front desk, like, when are they scheduled to check out of here, at least? Because I do. I put complaints in about, and I had an incident with her the other day, too. I made sure she saw my face. Caused enough of a ruckus. So yeah, supposedly this is her last night here. How does someone work and then come home and then they bounce around their house? Is this what Craig does? Is this what Craig does every single day? That's what I'm wondering. Is what this bitch does upstairs what Craig does? Now I'm seriously starting to wonder. Does she work and come home and then bounce around the house, or the dog bounces around? I could fucking hear her, like, a lot. Yeah, that's probably what this fucking bitch does. Yeah. I think that's what I'm listening to. Probably Craig's routine every friggin' day, right? Oh, he's on the first floor, I think. I don't think he's gonna be subjected to anyone above him. See, listen to that. Fuck you! Yeah. If I hit the ceiling, I hurt my hand. Because I've done that before. I stood up on a chair. I was like, enough! No. Well, I don't know if she's doing it, because she was doing it before I confronted her. I just think she's retarded. That's just what I fucking think. I think she's retarded, and maybe she's just doing it more now. I don't know. But she's supposed to be out of here by tomorrow. Because I asked the desk about it. When are they supposed to be out? And when there's people like that, I tell the management about them. If I try to go to them first to see if they're a reasonable person to deal with, but then I go to the manager. I literally will introduce myself. I'll be like, "You're making too much noise. You realize that, right? You're making too much noise," and I'm like, right under you. She was too scared to come out of her door when I first knocked. She was like, she cracked the door open and looked out the door. That's something Craig would do, probably. That's actually something Craig would do. He probably would crack the door a tiny bit and look, and he wouldn't even show himself all the way. She had to get really mad to knock on my door herself. I got her going enough where she knocked on my door. And then I answered it and I showed myself full and out. And I'm like, I'm not the one to be messing with here. I'm not the one to be messing with, so you keep fucking walking that way. Is what I told her. And I demonstrated how she sounds. I demonstrated to her how she sounded when I did introduce myself to her. Yeah, that's not good. But if he's on the first floor, he's probably not. I don't know if he. But then again, it's probably a bunch of people that are the same, so it doesn't matter if he's disturbing someone or not, because the other people disturb. It's kind of like they're in a place where they're all the same, so they don't fight over stuff like that, because they're all the same way, unless they all get in each other's way or something, maybe. But for the most part, it's not like a type of a setup where you're going to complain to the office about somebody too often. I don't think. It sounds like he's in one of those places that, yeah. Oh, great. Wow. It didn't look like he breaks his own furniture, but other people probably broke it. I'll tell you what though. If a person like that has a dog, oh, she has a dog that barks too, and I knocked on the door, the dog starts going too, and stuff like that. So I get to the point where if I really don't like a person that badly, right, and let's say they're very attached to their dogs, right, or their dog's very attached to them, let's say, right, and they're mean because of their dog owner, because of their owner, or something like that, and then that person's a piece of shit themselves, then the dog has no sympathy for me also, because that dog is tied to that person. So that dog doesn't have any, you know, I don't know what the word to use for it is, but I didn't even know about that door. Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know what situation that was, though. It could have been something that happened. I don't know. Who's this? An ethnic Turkish Jew, yeah. I might be a Turkish Jew from Italy. God, Lord, what's going on? Yeah, Italians are, definitely. There aren't as many Italians anymore in America, though. There's not. The VA hospital will be, yeah, well, that's being hidden, whatever the hell that is, the VA hospital. Fuck you, you know. Sabatta's gonna swat your mother in the hospital. That's what this sounds like to me. Barter is gonna swat your mother in the hospital. Yeah. Good luck with that. Yeah, he really can't. That's gonna be he's gonna be in jail automatically if he does that. He's gonna be over. But you know what? Let him do it. Let him do it. That's what I say. You have a lot of Italians, Sicilians, and Russian Jews in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Yeah. I believe you. But no, you don't want to make your living around motel rats. You definitely don't. That's Tasha Teelan on the fake Teeling account. I don't know. That sounds like Barter to me. So. All Tasha does is say stupid things when she comes in here anyhow. What value does Tasha really have? She just says a bunch of stupid shit. You know? I literally, when I was traveling, when she made comments in my room, I literally had to tell her to shut the fuck up. I literally had to tell Tasha. Fucking hood rat piece of shit. Yeah. This isn't any way to live, people. It is not any way to live. If you can avoid it, do so. My opinion. That bitch works, but you burned all your fucking bridges, didn't you? You burned all your bridges if you gotta fucking live here and work. Yeah. You only wish this year. Yeah, if you've... Yeah, you don't... Yeah, no. Well, I didn't block it. See, that's the damn thing. I don't block any of yous. You always say that you're blocked in here. I'm not putting up with that. All right? Why do you people do that for? It's a street life. I gotta give you a timeout. If that's you. I don't know who's who anymore. Honestly. That's a troll tactic that a lot of people use, and it's not even funny when people do that. It's not even funny, dude. So, Yeah. Yeah, it's more a shtick on here too, but still, yeah. It's amazing how that actually gets people going. It actually is amazing. Yeah, a lot of these people, they just, are not. Bonnie Parker's gone too. She's gone. She's one of White2pac's people. She's out of here. So I gotta go to the front desk, I think, for now. Um, and just double check and make sure. I'll give my number out if I take this to the front desk while I'm on live stream. So I'm gonna leave it here. That's what you gotta do. You gotta keep reporting these son of a bitches. You gotta keep reporting and keep putting reports in stuff. That's really it. All right. Put in another report for them. I couldn't get the confirmation if they were leaving in the morning or not, but he told me he'll call them or something. I don't care. I want the rats out of here. I'm not shy about it. I'll tell you that right now. I'm never shy about it. I let them know who I am. I at least show myself in person to them. All right, this is crazy. Those accounts are getting Maybe she's getting the call now because I don't hear her right now. You gotta deal with people like that, though. You gotta deal with them. That's it. You can't let them do that if they're really being a nuisance. You can't let them do it. That's it.
You have your ready, Carlos?
Hazel is my favorite MILF on YouTube.
She is gorgeous, but
Thank you.
Do you know how much
Yeah.
houses are left down there?
Oh, that's it. I was in the witness protection program. That's it. All right, guys. No. They released you from the witness protection program because you were breaking the rules.
All right, that's good.
Jake, how much do you think it costs to live in that picture that you have?
My house in
All
the
the fucking trailers on top of each other.
She's still live right now?
all that's up north or down south, wherever. Okay. It's the side of the bed, not of the saddle. What do you think
You know, it's so
about?
stupid because, like, I find
What did he ask you?
It's like
This
they
monster
what
down
would I
from
think
like
is
nowhere,
like
what the deal is up? Right. That's not what our YouTube is.
Yeah, Pac, I'll never fucking deal with you.
Yeah.
All right.
Carolyn, do you see this one too?
Yeah, that's sweet artwork. That's like Shiva, like, India.
Is there like
Now it's just boring over there. There's nothing going on. Ice baby. Pac is in a rehab facility and is breaking the rules while the boss is gone. Huh. Hmm.
that look like needle and thread?
It's about birds.
That works.
Correct, we will go on.
That's the other thing. That's the other thing too, Noodles. Right? Is Magical gave her phone number to Bergs, and he kept calling her and calling her. I would have told her if she had only talked to me longer. I would have only told her. I could have told her about that, but. Oh, really? Well, that's very big to hear from you, Noodles. Very big. Very big. You will leave if they're going to threaten my channel. They're not going to take my channel down. They're not taking it down. They try or whatever. They just talk a lot of shit. These people are just fucked up. They follow this channel, and I'm not. I don't put up with any of their shit, so they get more mad. That's what happens. Yeah.
Jake, don't make me boots.
That's right.
But if your room's smaller, you don't want a big TV to go cross-eyed. Mine's only that big, so my room's so long. No, you will. You'll hate it, trust me. I have, my fireplace is over there, but, it doesn't really heat much, because it sucks all the wind, all that, heat out.
This is my latest project, Magical. Okay, promise not to laugh. Hold on. Stop it, Jake. Look.
Hey, Noodles, remember Signature Fister?
Yes, my cat has a water fountain.
The only thing is, it wouldn't be as fun because people know that's me now. So that wouldn't be as fun. I've been debating if I should bring back Signature Fister or not, but Jill's mentally abused by Bergs. I truly feel bad for her. But Jill trolls him too, though. They're both doing it to each other.
Behind me. Yes.
Nice.
But I'm working on this bedazzling project.
Who gives a shit? I don't really care. Stop spamming my fucking chat with bullshit.
That's a lot of dazzles. It's
Oh.
awesome.
Yeah, it's like pure crystals and shit.
Craig, can you come back up again, please?
Craig, come back.
Hazel, you can come back too if you want.
Okay. Let's see my boy. Let's see my boy, Craig. Come on.
Yeah, double shot. Wingspan's awesome. It really is a great game. Punky's back. Punky's back.
What's up, Funky? How you doing? It's the YTDC, and you ever want to have a drink, get your ass up here like an out 200 people. Fuck, I didn't know I was only allowed 6. I was like, what the fuck is that, FK?
I didn't mind jumping down though. I'll always be back.
I'm visualizing a confrontation right now. I'm just kind of visualizing it. You know, and when you visualize it, that actually kind of diffuses it, actually. But you want to prepare for it. You know, what if she knows that she got a call from the office, right? And she gets so pissed she tries to kick in my door or bang it down or something, right? Then I come out, right? And then I get right in her face and I just nudge her with my elbow. Why don't you make the first move, huh? Why don't you make the first move? That's what I would do. You've been fucking pissing me off. Yeah, see when she touches me or whatever. So then she'd be on record for putting her hands on me first, at least. Yeah. But it's funny how I kind of do things anyway. Like, I'll get up in your face and I'll just start, like, looking at you funny, or I'll nudge with an elbow. I won't, like, make the first hit, but I'll be like, huh? What do you got? What do you got? Yeah, exactly. She's the type you need to do that to her. She's unruly, actually. One of the few here, it's like the worst one I've ever seen, actually, out here. Now, her type in Florida is more common, actually. There's a few here, but it's reduced. It's just they happen to live. It's just they happen to be upstairs from me, this particular one. Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? Put a cigar on her and shit. Yeah. Well, that would be too obvious. Ah, fuck. If for what, I try not to have a cigar in my mouth if I was fighting or in an argument. I would try not to do that. Because you see what could happen if you actually get hit and you have it, then who knows? It could cause a fire, it could go down your throat, who the hell knows? So there's certain things that wait on noodles never call birds if it be so stuff to somebody else close. Well, because birds is more, Bergs can be over the top, but Bergs has a personality too. You see, I even go lighter on Bergs as a rule because he's just a personality on it. And Jill trolls him too. He trolls Jill. He's got genuinely angry at Jill, but Jill has trolled him before too. Go drink in her face and scream. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Then again, I think I don't want to waste the drink either. If it's something I've been drinking, you know. Oh, you know my favorite one is when I'm arguing in road rage, right? Let's say I'm at a light, right? And I'm arguing with someone. They wait for the light to turn green, right? And they'll chuck a plastic bottle at my truck or something. It happened once in Tampa, and it happened in Indianapolis once. I'm telling you, hood rat type, groid bitch or whatever, right? Would wait till the light to turn green and then throw a bottle at it when I'm in. Yeah, technically you're littering in the main street. Technically, you are littering in the main street. But I got her so triggered, she wanted to throw a friggin' plastic bottle at my vehicle. And 2 people have done it to me before. Oh, you know what I actually did? I laughed at her so loud. Like in Indianapolis, I laughed at her, like the Joker laugh and stuff. I did that to her at the red light. She got so angry, that put her over the edge. She just threw a plastic bottle at my vehicle when the light turned green. But she couldn't do it when the cars were stopped, though. It's kind of funny. When the cars were stopped, she didn't do it. She didn't even get out of her car. She waited till the light turned green and just chucked it at me. And someone in Tampa did that, too. What? So those are the kind of people Craig's around where he lives. He's around those kind of people. I'm telling you. Noodles is not joking around. He is out to hurt people. Watch out. It's funny because Border does to you what Carlos does to me. He's making people believe I'm a serial killer, and I think Carlos actually believes it. I think he totally believes it. Also. Oh, I want to say something there. Like, you know how you mentioned David Belo? That David Belo guy, right? What the hell ever happened to him? It's like he was supposed to be the guy who came here, I left, and he came in here. And I thought that, oh, it might just be. One of them might be, yeah. But this David Belo guy, I thought when I was leaving, I was away for a while, right? This last few months ago or something. And then you find David Belo, right? And Anderson wasn't even here either, right? Anderson was away and I was away when you found David Belo. I wasn't here and he wasn't here. And I thought that David Belo actually, is this person potentially charismatic enough to... Yeah, well, that's what I found about him afterwards, that he is one of those people who doesn't have many viewers, you know, now. But when he first showed himself, he looked like he had some potential. Like, if anyone would replace me, it would be him. I literally thought that if someone was going to replace me, it probably would have been him. Because when I saw him, it seemed like he was designed to be the replacement for me and Anderson, maybe. Or one of us or something. It looked like he was naturally gonna come into a spot where I wasn't participating anymore. And he was about to jump in when me and Anderson were not here. And I thought in the beginning maybe he would have been charismatic enough to replace one of us, or me at the very least. And he had a group of people over there and stuff. So I thought that amongst his people, that would have replaced me and Anderson at least. If it was him and maybe who knows who else over there. But that's what I'm saying. He could have been the one who replaced me. Don't you agree? Assume I wasn't going to come back. Assume I wasn't going to come back. Okay? Ever. Bilo would have probably, the way you found him, probably would have been the replacement for me. Probably. But it didn't happen. No one has been able to really do that. It looked like that came the closest at that time, though. And plus, he lives in Nashville, too. Yeah. It's kind of funny. And now I'm back, and it turned out he didn't replace me. It's like, it's funny. But that's what it was looking like. I'm like, I'm away, and I see this B-Lo guy come on. I'm like, huh. It's just like when Elvis left and got terminated, right? It's almost like, you know how when they trade sports stars and you get like a package in return, right? Elvis Travels technically got traded, okay? He technically got traded when he left. And let's just say a bunch of new people came in. I think that technically Elvis left, and in was Camilo and Molasses, and it was around the time when you started live streaming. So in a way, Elvis got traded for this new group of people almost, with potential talent or whatever. And it was Camilo and Molasses, and maybe it was you, and maybe it was, you know. But it's almost like the boy moved forward, and Camilo and Molasses at the very least were part of the deal. Like Elvis got traded, and let's just say for fun, Camilo and Molasses replaced Elvis. A new king, Camilo, and Elvis called himself the king before. So it's almost like you had these potential prospects who got moved into the community and Elvis out of the community. Now Elvis is trying to get his way back into a community he got traded out of, technically. That's how I see the Elvis Travel situation. He got replaced, and then the talent linked to your channel ended up coming here. And then Molasses Murphy was supposed to be possibly another Vegas Vixen type, possibly. So pretty much package deals to replace the old, almost, in a way. But B-Lo looked to be the person, if anybody could have replaced me or get close to it, the B-Lo in the beginning probably was the closest thing that I've probably seen to someone down here who possibly could have. But it didn't end up happening. I used to watch him when he'd go on a rant. Oh, you know who brought me into the Boy? Guess who brought me into the Boy, kinda? I'll tell you who brought me into the Boy. When I got my reintroduction to the Boy in 2017, I got my reintroduction to the Boy. I didn't know what the Boy was, but guess who brought me in? technically, Giovanni Sanctuary, Elvis Travels introduced me. Elvis Travels introduced me. But you know what I decided? His trolls were so thick that I didn't want to participate because all of his trolls started coming at me when he introduced me. And then I let some time go by. I saw Elvis Travels for the first time then, and then I waited to come back into the Void or to return, and I got a lot of his trolls all worked up. I got them going, thinking that I was going to be the one to smash up his RV or hurt him or something. So I came into the Void with that bombshell. But technically, Elvis introduced me into the Void a while back when I was Giovanni Sanctuary. Then I just quickly left, so the community wasn't, they didn't make me a part of the community. They were just trying to troll me because Elvis introduced me. And anyone linked to Elvis was considered bad. Like if you were going to take Elvis's side, you were considered bad, and they would be thumb down in you every video if you chose to take that route. I just said, these trolls are so crazy, I don't even want to participate over it. I came up with Melton John back in 2000. I was on Yahoo Chat as Melton John. I was on Yahoo Chat in 2000. 2000, I was on there. And I was trolling the hell out of Yahoo when I was on there. I used to get people to use their boot programs on me. That's how bad I was pissing them off. They used their boot programs on me, and they tried to fuck up my computer is what they tried to do. And stuff. And I was Melton John in the Massachusetts local room, and there's even been a few people in Boyd who remembered me. Boston Kitty Cat used to be in Yahoo Chat. And she said she remembered seeing me back then in the Yahoo Chat in Massachusetts. And there was this guy called Lickbox, and then Beantown Bad Boys and stuff. They were like these usernames. This is where I first got my start doing trolling on the internet. I used Yahoo Chat. Danny Costa, how you doing, Danny Costa? What is up? Glad you were able to make it in here. I never see you really anymore. Danny Costa, I've known Danny Costa for many years. I've known him a long time. Years. I don't know what happened to them, but Yahoo Chat has disappeared. Hey, Dan, remember when I used to troll Yahoo Chat? Remember that? You would remember, because I used to tell you all the stories about Yahoo Chat. Yeah, I got very sick for 3 weeks when I was in Florida, actually. I got sick for 3 weeks. But yeah, tell how you remember all the stories about Yahoo Chat that I used to tell you about. Or even the old days on YouTube when I showed you like Real Man and that Harold guy or something. You caught well, a lot of people caught it that I knew. I didn't catch it. My mom caught it. My dad caught it. I didn't catch it. I got something very close to bronchitis, but I didn't get COVID. Really. I didn't get COVID. Sure, remember we used to... Yeah, exactly. See, Dan says, shit, I remember when we used to drive through parking lots and yell at people. Yeah. Trying to think, you remember that better than me, actually. Actually, you remember that better than I do. What was I yelling at then, actually? I'm trying to think. You think you have COVID again? Jesus Christ, wow. Yeah, you have a lot of chronic problems, I notice, Noodles. That's a hard way to live. See, Dan? See how fucked up this person is? Leave his comment up for a sec, because I want Dan to read this. This guy by the name of Botta, he's a robot, okay? And he says, Noodles, I just went over to Berg's chat and horribly spammed it with docs and his parents' names. It was so funny he ended the stream. See how fucked up that shit is right there? Brown bagging in the bowels of Lowell. That's right. Exactly. I absolutely remember that because I put that on video. Yeah. But Dan, read that comment. This is how fucked up this guy is. He's like a robot in a movie that likes to threaten people. He's like a robot in a movie. Like if you see one of those movies like, you fucking asshole. Drop dead and eat shit. He's like one of those crazy, but there's a human behind it, you know? Yeah. No, Noodles is get arrested. But he called himself Noodles, and now this Botta guy is against Noodles, but they used to be more tight, you could say. But he supposedly spammed this Bergs guy's channel with his docs and his parents' names and shut the stream down. That's pretty low right there, isn't it, Dan? Doesn't that sound very fucked right there? That's what people like this do. Yeah, they do. They feel so powerful behind the screen. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know, I always shut down, like, just.
Yeah, I went into a live stream earlier. Yeah, he's.
By the way.
But how does a guy like that even be a friend? You can't. They're in Florida, but they never even met each other. They're never gonna meet anybody like on a real friend level. They're not gonna meet anybody. So he's like an online friend with the robotic voice. That's all that he considers him. He's not gonna meet him in real life, though. It's stupid.
We're gonna set
Botta and Craig are friends. How funny that sounds. Very real.
I cannot help what other people think.
Like, oh, look, here's my makeup tutorial. Here's the
And a coach has some match. Go.
I already have a
He
character.
likes to say I'm cloud chasing off him, but no, I'm not. If I was gonna cloud chase, I wouldn't cloud chase off Craig. I'll tell you that right now. I would not cloud chase over Craig. I just simply pointed out that I found a picture of him as a girl, and you decide if it's true or not. Although my source told me it was totally true. That you got a picture of Craig. Alright? That's really it. But kind of like Dave the Fisherman said, you decide if it's bullshit or not when you hear about something.
And I appreciate it.
Asian reptiles actually fight safely against.
Have you noticed?
But I'll tell you, there's been very few people out there who told me it was bullshit. Has anyone outright said to me, that's bullshit, that is not Craig, you are a liar? Has anyone other than Craig really said that? Can that even be proven that it was bullshit? It really can't be. Because I could actually have a source who sent me that picture and knew that it was really him. No one has stepped up and said, that is a lie, that's just total bullshit. Real man is around. He's just not doing the same kind of videos that he used to do on here. If I go to Real Man Pones, this is what you see of him now. An old truther type guy. Real Man Pones. Let's see if his channel's here. I think I gotta write it all in one word. Yeah, 1.56K subs 11 days ago. He does gardening. He's doing gardening now. Interesting work going on in his yard. Yeah, he's still here. Can you believe this? Look at him. This is him.
Real man pose. And today there's some work going on outside. Let's see what it is.
He's still around. COVID didn't get him, I'll tell you that. Yeah, he's still here. Hold on a sec. I have interruptions right now.
Oh, look at that. These piles of dirt. Actually, it's asphalt. And they're spreading it all through the driveway here, so don't have to worry about all them muddy holes that I've been having to drive in. So, yeah, let's hope they finish soon because, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh!
He still does that shit. He does that. Yeah, he still does that. Real man pose, yeah. Yeah. Miso ramen restaurant style soup with Real Man. Gardening with Real Man. I vlog, you know that? For real? I didn't even know that.
Hello everybody out there on the internet. This is Real Man Pose, and today is day 40 of my
I really think that border guy, here's the other thing I didn't say. He wasn't expanded Celt, but he knew who he was. They have met in real life. They have ties. Okay, so I was getting really close with that one. Noodles is only friendly to people who are friendly to him, and when you're not, he'll rush until you befriend him. Why? No one else is really that good to be around either, Barter. So, what are you trying to say here? Really? Would you rather I hang around with you? What would I get out of hanging around you, Barter? Really? Other than the one time that I went over your house, you know, that's about it. But you won't meet Craig. I know that for a fact. Craig considers you a friend. You're not going to meet Craig. Craig isn't even going to meet you in real life. So that's just it with that one. You're still here. iVlog TV or something. iVlog TV, huh? Really? Huh. Just gave me an idea for another site, maybe. I didn't even know that existed, really. iVlog.tv. What is this? Live broadcasting. Oh, wow. Live shows. But that still doesn't take away from what would I be getting out of hanging out with you. What would I be talking about with the robot? You know what I'm saying? iVlog TV Real Man. I want to see what comes up. Oh, you're right, Dan. You are right. Oh my God, Real Man Pose. That is correct. Real Man Pose on iVlog TV. Yeah, that's right. We got to register. Register for free. Oh, all right. All right, good. Yeah, all right. That's funny. Oh, all right. Okay, I'll definitely keep that in mind. Yeah. That's good. There used to be Uvu and stuff. Yeah, Uvu, yeah. There was one more, Odyssey or something. Why do I want that though? Why would I come on this website to have people doxxed? Why? That's not what I want to do on here. That totally defeats my objective. I don't come on here as a hate channel. Maybe if people designed themselves to be hate channels, they could use your services. But I'm not a hate channel, Bob. You realize that. I'm not a hate channel. And I don't promote that kind of stuff on here. Harassment of minors. But again, but he's still here. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? But you continue this whole thing. It's like Magda almost. You and Magda are so alike. It's not even funny. It's like... Oh, when she was here, at least. Yeah, well. I'm reading one of Tasha's status messages. Hey, she's so negative. Like, everything about Tasha now, it's all about her family and all this. It's like, you don't want to even get into it almost. It's like her status messages keep showing up around here. You know, if you remember American Third Party, but he streams. American Third Party, wait a minute. Yes. I do remember him. American Third Party. Yes, I do. Come to think about that. How about Amendham? Remember I showed you Amendham before? Remember that crazy guy Amendham? He was the blonde guy, and he was like really... He kicked me out all the time. Remember him? I showed you him before. He was a nut, I know, right? Yeah. New copyright matches found. Review videos that may be using your content. So YouTube will notify you when certain channels are using your content? Huh. Wow, they're giving me the option here, I guess. Rampy Lobster even showed up in here. Copyrighted. Huh. All right. Of course I will. High Street Paranormal TV. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll submit it. Sure. Hold on. Huh. Yeah, a lot of people in here. Yeah. Hey, remember that guy Chad, Dan Anderson Henderson? I've told you about him many times, haven't I? About this guy who has a rap album or something, and he raps and all that. Yetta? No. If I can get to the parts where he was talking about me and stuff.
No, Michelle can't get bored. Oh, Burns wants to come on your program. Can I give him your number and all this stuff? And I said,
Hold on a second.
Luigi Logan. I don't give a fuck about you.
Kind of funny to listen to.
Look, man. Here, let's talk about NASCAR. Those dudes go so fast, and they're just running in a circle.
God, I made these like little corn tortilla cheese
God.
wraps. Had some toast. Had some rich layers was last night.
Yep, just coming back to me. But last week, did he tell you he had me talking?
He said that wasn't gonna be able to.
Oh, he's reading my stuff here or something.
Even what Melton John's doing, right? The guy gets in the car, and what he told me today is like, listen, the car is not even that new. It's an older car. He drives all over the country.
That's what I'm doing,
right?
there.
And he shows
Driving.
you guys. Like, who else is doing that? Who else is doing it?
Nobody
Especially
right
right
now.
now.
Yeah. None of the nomads are even doing it.
No. And not only that, every fucking city he goes to, the guy dresses like a girl.
Right.
He's not afraid of this guy, I'm telling you. It's too bad, like, you don't want to participate with it. It's just, he's like a lone.
Well,
He's like a
he
lone.
just wants to come on panel.
Yeah, I know, but
Rich Life says he's got like 100 channels.
what?
Rich Life says he's got like 100 channels.
Hey, where's the light shot out?
What's going on with those left?
You want dark? You want dark? Where'd he go? He's supposedly living living in like some tent in the woods right now. One door says he's
Went dark.
Oh, is it?
I don't know, biggest cunt. She's like the, I don't know, she reminds me of just like a big redneck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, longest swing star, that's the longest he'll ever get on here. Good day, sire. You just got completely fucking destroyed, though, John. Your
Nope.
reputation
He was just scared of me. That's what happened. When he cut me off, he just didn't want to even deal with me at all.
I mean, Christy, right there. Oh, it's a Skinner. It's a Shrade.
The Shrade, yeah. And I did put the rope on it like you had suggested.
Oh, we did a program 19 minutes ago. He was live an hour and 40 minutes and I didn't even click once. He's not even showing up in notifications. Pathetic Anderson Henderson, dude. Oh, God. This is what he looks like. Does this look like a crazy person to you or what?
It's Anderson Henderson.
Look at him.
This is the
He's got the
Anderson
American
Henderson
flag
logo.
wrapped around him. Then he shows an old picture of himself. Right there. Hold on.
He looked like that, and there was another dude sitting in like a newer blue truck, and he was sitting there, and I said, dude, did you just see that fucking guy he drove by? I swear to God, his neck was like 10 foot long. His neck, no, literally his neck. If a normal neck is literally 6.
Oh, that's okay.
You could eat my dick.
She got real nasty for a second. She's like, you can tell me eat my dick. It's really telling me
No, it's just him. No one else
there.
came on, I don't think.
Anyway, well, there goes any chance of us getting women here. Yeah, that's right. Alan Dwyer, you're absolutely.
This is what he looks like here, though, like when he's doing like a live stream or something. Hold on a second. He tried to copy my look, though. Doesn't he look kind of like me? He tried copying my look all these years.
Straight, and then it loops around, takes a left or takes a right. It's society's decision every time. Everybody is in motherfucking everything.
He's wearing those glasses.
They miscalculate whenever they say that there's.
That's what I used to friggin' wear. Yeah, exactly.
9 billion? Motherfucker, there's probably 900 billion people on the planet. You know how many people exist? Billions.
Very funny.
He's be on the show with him, I remember that.
Oprah.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
Anderson's Thursday Night Book Club. I knew it.
I didn't even know he was on.
Man,
Isn't that something, how that happened?
it's in motherfucking everywhere. There's
Same old, same old. Yeah. Well. Rosie Wren is live, it looks like. Who's over there? I might have to jump up if this is good. Hold on one sec here.
Everyone's falling asleep and nodding off.
She's jamming.
Nope,
Yeah,
it's
she
still
is, right?
White2pac.
That morning
Look,
sickness.
He's still friggin' live. There's this guy who calls himself the White2pac. Look at this. Oh my God, Dan, I gotta show you something here. I was up on White2pac. This guy, God.
Boldo, David Joseph Boldo later, dude.
Hold on. How long ago was this even? How long was it even?
You know, when you get it off the street, it's like
I don't even
people just
know.
get good bud and they sell it for the same price. So like, whether it's like really, really good or whether it's just
I
good,
forgot. I totally lost count.
At a dispensary, you know you're gonna pay more for better weed. You know it's
He always has to wear that code.
what you're buying.
Glenn's
Well,
room?
this one place breaks it down like it's
Glenn's
this
room.
much THC,
Oh, wow.
THC for this and then this much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that guy up. Is he on YouTube at all? Or that other site only?
I don't know, Vegas. She's been quiet for a while. She went back to like
I get all these people going in this chat room.
my mother and my family. So,
Let him up here. He's not gonna fuck with us.
let's see what he's
He's
gonna
just gonna
say.
hit here. He's like you always.
From New York State.
Wait.
Just make sure he's not showing his little pecker on there.
Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
there.
Magical was it an 817 number? Guys got called by number 2.
No, 276. Northern Virginia called me 3 times in a row when I was on the street. Like hit. So it knocked me off.
Good.
Bro, he wasn't even finished yet, Pop.
You see,
I don't care, fuck you. I want to see how you like to get it off.
Melton, you sure you don't need a tissue to wipe off that fucking Smurf blowjob on your lips?
see, there's this guy, Craig, okay? And he was in this stream earlier and shit.
Looks like he was fucking blowing Papa Smurf the other day. You kidding?
That's probably the funniest thing he said.
Very fucking lollipop or something. I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
I was like, I was blowing Papa Smurf. That's what he friggin' said.
He gets abused.
Who is not your color, Mel? Alright, hold on.
What, this one here?
No, he's getting
Oh,
the phone
which
call.
one?
Tell
Well, she
whoever it is
was
in Virginia
drinking.
what's up.
Yeah.
Melton, I was going to try to ask you if you still have me blocked, because I think you do. And I want to
Yeah,
know
of
why you
course.
still have me blocked.
Ah,
I had questions for you.
I've said many times why.
Blue is not a lovely color, not on Mel.
Blue is not my color, he says.
That song was not written for you, Melton.
Wow.
Actually, that song does say blue. Blue ain't your color, right?
Yeah.
They'd be telling any color wasn't my color.
Funky.
Is what they
yeah,
would end
yeah,
up saying.
ask Melton about it. Ask
Look at
Melton
how
about
cool
it.
that looks. Doesn't that blue look good in my glasses right there?
Faggot piece of shit that has me blocked. And go fucking deal with more kids, you
And now you want to talk shit about Magical, you loser? Go hide, go crawl back into your man cave. Or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Woman cave. Miss cave.
I don't see what clout chasing I'm doing. I'm not monetizing. I get nothing from this but entertainment, so.
Yes, you do.
This is the guy who hosts the show. Here I am.
Yeah, Pat was Yeah, say that something, you know, I'm a homo, I'm a child, diddler, or whatever.
I never said that. I said I'm
Look, I said you're a fucking homo. That's right. Exactly. Yeah, I said it because you're a fucking pussy. If you really want to fucking do it, right in front of you, I'd fucking ash the shit out of you. I'm trying to fuck you.
Look at these people there. Look at them.
Fuck out of here. They're close, right? Don't be a monster.
Rosie, coming up. I'll come down if you come up.
Yeah.
If you want room, I'll come down.
I could always certainly jump down.
Carolyn, if you like me as much as you say you do, you would stand up for me against that.
What the hell would you like me to say, Lady Melton? Do you want me to get
He
involved
looks
in
slow,
your
yeah.
arguments or something?
Right, bro.
Do you love me?
She lives in Nashua. This girl lives in Nashua right
You
here.
were giving me a list
The
of
Magical is a cloud chaser too. She goes to every fucking person's panel. That's my issue I have.
Because I like people. I like people. I've been nothing but nice to you, Melton. Nothing but caring. You've been nice to me.
Just open the box. Join the club, man. Join the club. Don't be surprised. That's all I'm
And I
saying.
have my own channel too, so it's not like I just jump around. I meet friends, I like them, and I hang out with them. Nothing wrong with it.
I told you what you were going to be getting into if you came to this community, but you didn't listen to me.
who are you? Are you
Yeah, it is, aren't they?
Yeah, that's my ass. Like,
Pretty much.
Come on! You want lipstick. Anything else? That's right. You're a closet fag, 2pac. That's you too. You're just, you don't.
Yeah, right?
You can't admit that shit about me. Okay, at least I have kids. What do you have? What do you have, Mel? Nothing. Greg was in the motel too, paying $1,500 a month. He settles for his shit life down there in fucking Punta Gorda.
Yeah, but
Sorry, Joe. No, it's not. I've been to that. Look, I don't like
beautiful.
that.
Punta Gorda is beautiful.
Punta Gorda.
Why should you stop all this
Pay
traveling?
$1,500 a
Come
month.
back to New England already.
14 now, Mel.
Yeah, I got
Everything's included, dude.
Oh.
Everything's included now.
Hey,
New England.
listen. Whoa. Listen, you fucking homo, you hobby block, so what do you want? You got 10 seconds to say what you want to say. I believe you. I can't stand you. You're a fucking faggot. You're a man, not a
He's saying all this to me. So look what I do. Look.
My dad
We're getting a spell in there. He's putting a spell on them right now. He's putting a spell on you right now.
Right, calm down.
Is he live now?
Modern Fox is gone.
Look at that.
Just felt like, what the hell did I like? I couldn't know that.
Flamingo Hotel front desk. Oh, God.
Did you like, oh,
They talk about everyone. That's exactly right.
Fuck him.
Wonder Woman. Yep. They talk about everybody. Ultimately. Cheetos. Oh, yeah, Cheetos. You know what's disgusting? Have you tried that Cheetos macaroni and cheese before? It's gross. Cheetos does not go with macaroni and cheese. It just doesn't. Like I got this one time I bought this Cheeto macaroni and cheese. It was disgusting. When it first came out, I got it was like an ovally, like a reddish orange. It sucked.
What's up, Potter? Oh, shit.
Oh my God! Congratulations!
So, who's screaming in a motel now? He's still live. I can't fucking believe this.
I used to be cooler, but then that's it.
I say no, face. I think it's funner that way.
She used to fight all the time. He said, "Pop, me, crew."
What beard? Which one?
Right, right. I put my live on that where someone can't like talk for more than 5 seconds in between.
Which beard? Whose?
Because Carlos came over to me to do the NIGG shit. And I was like, Carlos, you and I don't even have a problem. Like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, Carlos likes to do that. Well, Carlos, hold on to your huggies, honey.
Speaking of that, someone wrote a comment, real men brush our beards. LOL.
Please, bitch.
Hammer call Pac, Honey Bunch says.
Oh my God, no, man.
Oh, okay.
He made me check that people down. I found him there. Yeah, he mentioned me. He fucked me all day. But yeah, it's okay for him to call me out all night out fucking drunk because I'm fucking too. I'm glad when you two. I'm like, no, you're not. I already got a notification.
Yeah, he sounds like he swallowed something. Yeah. I remember a guy who was just like him. His name was Jeremy Tadeo. But he liked Pantera and stuff, though. Yeah, he had the same kind of voice at 17 years old. Hey, Nacho Grande, what's going on? Hey, Nacho Grande. Yeah. You realize you're being an asshole, Nacho? You're being an asshole. He was like, hey, Nacho Grande, you know that you couldn't do that. Nacho Grande, I'm trying to take a nap, Nacho Grande. Why are you pounding on my seat for? 17 years old and he talked like that. Yeah, I have a nickname. Yeah, my friends call me Sped Boy. That's my nickname. Yeah, they call me Sped Boy. And then he passed Nacho Grande on to me, I guess. He literally admitted that to me. Like, oh, you got hired by Stop and Shop? Oh, I got fired from there for stealing a carton of cigarettes. Just this freaking guy, 17 years old, talking like that. Yeah, I got fired from there, man. Yeah, I stole a carton of cigarettes. That's right, that's what he's like, kind of. Well, someone wrote this. Everyone talking over each other sounds like rambling. It's exactly like a bunch of loudmouths, right? Right there. Everyone talking over each other sounds like rambling. Good comment, Cassandra, right there. Yep, that's right. Everyone's just all talking over each other. Oh, the guy with the beard. Yeah, okay. That looks like random. Is that random? Somebody. A lot of crazies on here, aren't there? I mean, really, a lot of crazies on here. There's a girl from Boston in here, too. Actually. Robert Pence, what? I don't know what he's doing right now. He hasn't been in here for a little bit, alright? He hasn't even been in here. I'm kicking you. I don't know who the fuck you are, alright? Now that makes me want to check what's going on here. What's up? Yeah, let me see if Craig's live. He probably is. Not sure. Nah. Huh. Yeah, I don't even know. Probably that border guy. Yeah. What's she say? Star Wars. What else?
Yeah, I'm not going to be Thanks for that, Alex.
Hey Dan, you know where I went? Guess where I ended up going? You might not believe this.
An alarming new trend of bullying is on the rise. Bullying by the governor of Florida.
Not up to weapons mass. I mean, please take it on. Honestly, it's not doing anything. We gotta stop with this other being so if you want to wear it, fine, but this is ridiculous.
Governor DeSantis shouldn't be bullying kids. Other kids should be bullying kids.
I was supposed to make fun of these kids for wearing masks, but the freaking governor beat me to it.
But all around Florida, the governor is taking jobs from hard-working bullies.
I told everyone this school when I made up about Shelly Moore's crap in her pants in gym class. Everyone says, oh, we already heard that. The governor of Florida's told us last period.
It's time to tell Ron DeSantis to leave bullying to the bullies.
He's like 67 years old.
Paid for by bullies against governor bullying.
I thought he was older than he was, actually. That guy's just... Hey, can you believe the Florida governor is only 2 years older than me? Can you believe that shit? He's just 2 years older than me. He doesn't look it, does he? He seems a lot older than that, doesn't he? Like he's in his 50s or something, doesn't it? He's just 2 years older than me. White2pac's still live. I can't believe this. He's gonna delete it.
Magical. Could you imagine?
I can't believe this Carolyn. She's been on this stream so friggin' long. It's unbelievable.
I apologize. Us doing
I can't with that one. I can't.
I got the fucking real like magical girl. Like this guy got a beard and he's so good.
Oh shit. Get Rex says he wants Noodles dead. Oh shit. Wow, look. I'm gonna cap that right there. I'm gonna get that just in case right there.
Realistic already.
Well, I'll tell you what. There was something that I threw out an idea where this guy looks like a girl, okay? I threw out this idea kidding around with it, and he took offense to it.
Personal questions like where
Magical, I want Noodles dead.
that might be like
That's what he said right there.
Okay, my God.
What time is it right now? How about that? What time is it right now?
You're asking that question before to ask where.
I'm gonna clip some of this before he shuts the stream down. No, YouTube. They're streaming on here, literally. He never leaves any of his streams up though. Featured on the screen right there.
What's up, Pop? How's it going?
Hey, Tara.
Okay.
Hey, guys. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen?
Listen, if the guy next to me Malt Liquor Radio, that literally looks just like Malt Liquor Radio.
White2pac is his channel name. You could troll in there if you want, maybe. I don't know. Well, White2pac is his channel. It's this one, right? It's that one right there. Wait, hold on. Yeah, this one. It looks like that.
I remember when you did that back in the day.
I'm better at faces.
It's got the dog on it.
Yeah, I remember you.
And I've never seen this guy in the drinking communities in the past. I've never seen it. I used to go to them though when I was younger on here. I never seen this guy back in the day on here. I never did.
Yeah, that's good. I remember Malt Liquor Radio because he came up and did a whole interview with Four Scores.
He's been going for 4 hours and 27 minutes. No, they don't.
Tara, did you see the song that guy made of fucking fat ass Isaac?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Isaac's been bullying me, y'all. Isaac's bullying me and threatening to tell everybody my family's dogs.
Now I want to find out who this guy is, actually.
I'm gonna get doxxed by this person because they don't like what I said in the side chat, Paul. Oh my God, that's awesome. Should I give you my family's information so you can? Oh, I don't know business either. What is wrong with you? Well, they told me tonight to.
Well, Carol, what's wrong with you sitting on their panel all this fucking time?
Let me at 'em.
What is wrong with you, bitch? Right.
Because they have have big numbers that there's somebody.
Well, that's nice.
And no, nobody gives a fuck about your big
I don't
number.
care anything to the people that make him have the big numbers are the people that I am a family with that pay him in order to make sure he has those big numbers. But that rug can be fucking pulled from him in a matter of a minute.
Why? I got my family threatened tonight, and I was told that if I didn't want my family to be dogs,
Real.
that I would offer an apology for the things I said. But literally, the things I said were in defense for a friend of mine, where he was threatening sugar nudes. But I was defending a friend that he was threatening to show her nudes out of anger. And I was told if I didn't apologize, that my family would be dogs. Well, if you want my family's dogs, I'll give it to you. But if you care that much about me, I'll give you the information. You don't have to go as far.
Nobody needs it. I don't. That's not it.
Like, if you want it, I'll give it to you. I don't care.
I don't know. Yeah, no. Don't.
So these tracks on that fat front, listen.
No.
Damn.
Listen.
Exactly. Turn it up, Pop.
Alright, what else is on? So dumb. God. Anything already? What else on? Craziness. Who else? Yeah. So what about the Celtics? Huh? Jason Tatum with consecutive 50-point games or something like that? And no Celtic in history has ever done that, apparently. No Celtic has ever done that, I guess. I'm surprised. You would have thought Bird would have done it at least. I guess he did. I'm probably gonna shut this down. Talk to you later. Yeah, I have your phone number if you want, Dan. Alright? Right.